Welcome, everybody. Well, we're back at it again with Scarlet Hollow. I love this game. I love this game, and I'm pretty excited. And 2 kids go missing. Don't know if they're alive or dead. That's the scary part about it. Let's get into it. What else can we do? If you'd like to continue with the world set in episode 3, please save your game now. Ooh. I'm gonna double save it just to be safe. Yes, overriding that. I don't care. Continue. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? We'll do a full recap. Well, no, we'll not do a full recap. We'll do episode 2 full recap. But actually, for the people in our family's humble estate, unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floor have been known to give out. Single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Come on, you whatever your name is, grab the flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creature in the tree lines grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Hello. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wiggle out of her harness, your eyes fixated on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it! Boom. Dead. Yeah. Redacted. Yeah, a warning, there is not so good things that happen. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Screw you, Deputy Frank. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. From the relative safety of your cousin's uncomfortable guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. We're doing a freaking quick overview of what happened for the last 2 episodes for the people that probably missed it. But listen, you better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask and we won't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset. When he can fix you some of Sylvie's... Oh, this is Avery. When he can fix you some of Sylvie's new blend, it'll calm you down a bit. Think you'll like today's mix. It's chaga and lemon balm. Should help ease the stress of tension. And if you feel like talking, I'll be all ears. You see, I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know how someone might respond hearing the truth of what you encountered last night. Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if you would be okay if Vertice could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. Whatever you two have planned probably is beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh, hey, look, it's Wayne, the creepy dude who has something over his head and is probably dead. Who knows what's wrong with this man? Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Well, you're barking up the wrong tree. I can care less about that, if I'm being honest. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of the hill. She didn't. Yeah, she did. Yes, the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Sean mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. Yeah, I called Tabitha. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. Kid just snuck into the Sean mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? Ugh, whatever, I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. Yeah, I didn't listen. I'm sorry. Hey, look! It's the two missing kids who did dumb shit because they're dumb. Yeah, they went deeper in the mines. My dad is a foreman of the continuous mining facility, and he said they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left. So it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want. Correction, your father was a foreman of the continuous mine facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. My dad says our house is haunted. Yeah, we'll help you do that. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. Wait a second. Where'd three of you run off to? Are you kidding me? There's something in the darkness before you. There's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you feel it in your chest, like a deep growl of a predator. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Well, I will choose whatever I want. Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the wall. Hi, Mike, are you alright? I mean, I guess. Wait, Beck and Alex are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Yeah, I chose to pull her. The three of you managed to squeeze through the entrance just as the wall on the monk comes crashing down. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Guest bed. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed. Your head empty of thoughts after your time in the Shaw mine. You barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, your thought drifts to Alex and Becca, terrified and alone, if not already dead. They're probably dead. When you close your eyes, do you drift Alex and Becca terrified along, if not already dead? Wake up. Hey guys, we're back at it again. We're in modern time now. What should I overwrite this time? That doesn't matter anymore, because I'm going to overwrite anything. Sunshine filters in through the dusty wind of the estate as the dull aches of last night activates, throbs in and out of focus. You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. 2 nights, guys! 2 fucking nights! We're not even done today! We saw a hunter kill himself. Because the dude just is not fucking trigger discipline in the slightest. And 2 kids are missing. Are they alive? Are they dead? Who knows? We won't know. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Ugh. Start your day without showering. That is filthy. Filth. Filth. Don't take a shower. Step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot, surprisingly enough, clean. Steam fills your lungs, soot washes down and drain you. Every minute feels like another thread, a thread holding this town together, struck to unravel, though through the doom consumes me. Thoughts of doom consume you. You're done here. Wash away your sins. Oh god. Time to start your day. Check on the opossum, buddy! There are 2 of them now. Wave at them. You wave down the opossum. They look up at you. I want to get bit, but you know what? Let's pet a fucking opossum. Well, it's worth a shot. Maybe now they'll leave your dresser and return to natural where they belong. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Oh, major decisions. I didn't like that. Close the dresser. Oh my god, major decisions. Major decisions. Oh god. Oh god, returning to the cousin estates is considered a major decision. Checking on the dresser possum, told Avery a half-truth about last night encounter in the woods. Walk with Zelda on mine, spook the 3. Oh god, those are major decisions. That's cool. We've had enough of the growing family of opossum that live in your dresser, at least for the time being. Let's see if we see any creepy things. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. You saw something out there out of the corner of your eye yesterday morning, and you can't help but anticipate what might be out there. It's the same view. I feel like I could have just went out last time. Let's check the closet. Creepy doll still here? Each time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? Well, it's worth checking on the doll constantly, because it's a doll! I'm a painted old man. Morning, how are you guys holding up? They'll probably be up before you get your response. Text Stella. Pull out your phone and text Stella. Wanna hang out before Reese goes hunting? Mascot in a grungy basement. Wanna hang out before Reese goes hunting? Probably be a bit before you get a response. Head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted up here. It's time to start your day. Oh my god. It's a family! You enter the kitchen and find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Borfor glares at you from his usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busses herself trying to tidy as best as she can. Tabitha says right to the corner of the room, although she's ashamed of being caught in the act of stress eating ice cream for breakfast. Just threat of a woman. Hey Tabitha, how's it going? Ooh. Hey Tabitha, how's it going? Ooh. I want to say this though. Fuck it, saving it. Because saving it is worthwhile. Very nice for breakfast. Hey Tabitha, how's it going? My men have been working around the clock to dig 2 teens out of my mind, so I'm a little stressed. Tabitha takes the last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turns to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I'm left you here alone, something terrible winds up happening, so you're coming with me. I think a couple minutes. Gotta wrap up my morning routines. Yay, cousin bonding time. If that's what gets you to come along, sure, whatever. Cousin bonding time. Gianni, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearrange anything, I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Jane approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Mike, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. Just wanted to say that I'm sorry you got caught up in all this. I'll be praying for the poor kids. I can't imagine how scared they must be. I'm afraid there's more to come. Thanks, last night was a lot. Thanks, last night was a lot. Mystic! Let's be creepy! Last night was an unavoidable tragedy. Take a menu option that plus 2 traits. What? Afraid there's more to come. Oh dear, that sounds just dreadful. Have you considered stopping by the church at some point this week? My husband's the pastor, and he's been going absolutely stir-crazy since we moved here. What with nobody really attending sermons. It'll probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. Sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Having a priest and speed dial seems handy. Sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Of course, he's always ready and willing to talk with people, so feel free to stop by the church anytime the door is open. I'm in town for another few days, though, if you got time. Love to chat, but I hate to interrupt your work. I'm in town for another few days, though, if you got time. Of course, like I said, feel free to swing by the church any old time. All right, let's go. Bye, Jane. Be safe out there, you two. You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate into her car. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more folks on the road than out on making conversation. So, no conversation with her today. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. It's nice to go on an errand. After everything that's been happening the past few days, it's nice to go on an errand. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn in the door, and the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off. The door slowly drifts shut behind her. Other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Tries to see her let loose like that. Maybe I will stop taking advantage of her. Both are pretty good options, not gonna lie. Which one do I want to do? Who knows? I'm surprised to see her let loose like that. Exactly. The two of us might not get along, but it's because she's better than that. It's unbecoming. You're only saying that because you want to leave. Why do you care so much? Because she's one of the few people in town I actually respect. It's why we don't get along. We're burning daylight. Come on already. Alright. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and the steamy herbal tea flood your sense, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Mike, if you'd like to keep Miles, it will just be a minute. I can have some of the devil's lettuce, Tabitha. Oh, sounds like you're not pretty bad at you said with that. Right of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Can I go with you? I like the tea room. Character history. Ooh. Bring up some of the devil's lettuce, Tabitha. Brain Miles will make fun of me. Can I have some tea? Yeah, can I have some tea? Oh, sure, if you're willing to wait a bit. I wasn't expecting to entertain, so I didn't put any water on. I'll go and do that now. Never hurts to have fresh hot water on hand. Get this over with first. Get your cousin to smile or Ashley Pearls. Oh, hooray, that damned smile. Of course, priorities. They both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with the tinkling of the bell. They're definitely smoking that fucking devil's lettuce. Oh! I'm not gonna be I'm nosy. What are they doing? But then again, this is also Miles. I don't trust the man. I don't trust the boy. Oh. Nah, I'll just chat with that. So, Miles, before you can finish your thought, you're halted by tinkering bells announcing another patron. Oh. Excuse me. Wait, you're Mike, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. That's wonderful. I do not want to talk to you. Policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Yeah, it was pretty. It wasn't pretty. Sorry, Bo. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Sorry, Bo. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Sorry, Bo. Thank you. I appreciate being honest with me. Policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my man both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. Trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the Safe Fair this week, but now he's gone. And as of this morning, so was she. So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. It was that, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? I haven't found him yet. There's probably nothing left to find. I'm not going to be an asshole. Don't think you want to see him like that. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple days? Not really. No. But I've been awful busy with What with everything that's still been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prize pumpkin. She was a big lady, too. I'd expect she's at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she's rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with everything how everything is. It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. I ain't a stranger to what the hills have to offer. Daddy always said I wasn't have nothing to fear so long as I learned how to use my fists. So he taught me how to do all that. Those woods might be still scary sometime, but I reckon there's no better way to show my daddy I've learned those lessons than to get out there and find him. Let's go out on a limb and just hope that this man. Let's hope this man isn't too. I'll just say. Do I want to say that? Can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. This is probably going to be another major decision. Can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. Ooh, fuck. Ooh. I know it's dangerous up there is the thing. I don't want him to go there and the mother lose another one. His mother lose another person. She already lost her husband. I don't think she's gonna take it well for her. Boy dies too. But he seems pretty strict and he'll do it anyways. Okay, if he's doing it in the day, he should be fine. Fuck, I'll do it. Thank you. I appreciate you trying to help out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere. All night lonesome. Please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Sylvia are still in the tea room. Phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Just gonna make myself breakfast. Meet at library after figure out plan. And then it buzzes again. Hey again, lol. If you want to come over for breakfast, would honestly love to hang out. Plenty of time before dinner at Reese's home. I should be fine. I should be fine, right? I'm gonna make you wire to Stella's house. Knock on the door. Quietly knock on Stella's door. There's no answer. Knock again louder. Your renewed effort is immediately met with the sound of an excited Gretchen. All exhausted, Stella groggily stares at you from her doorway. Hey, sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. Guess I slept in. A lot. Grime, a minute to finish getting dressed and I can make us some breakfast. Gimme. Blah. Stella talks from the other room as she changes. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancakes, eggs, and biscuits? Maybe just a classical scrambled? I also have toasted waffles if that's more your speed. Offering biscuits after I've had one at Wendy's? Someone's got a secret family recipe, huh? Maybe. I've never said they're as good as Winnie's, but I've certainly got a trick or two up my sleeve. Alright then, let's see what you got. Biscuits it is. Excellent, you won't be disappointed. We can even make them together. Hello. Alright, let's get started. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. It's a cute jump scare. Oh, thanks. I kind of picked it out just for... Damn! This is where I like a get up from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Though I guess you might call it unlucky since I've never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. Kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. Don't want to jinx us. Should we start the food? I'm starving. You know, tell me what to do. Aw, you'll do great, I promise. Will do. I'm sure you'll catch on in no time. Oh my god. She has freaking pug slippers. Biscuits from scratch seems to intimidate a lot of people, but once you get it down, they're super quick and easy. How about you mix the butter into the dry ingredients while I get everything else ready? She hands you a bowl. Gotta get in there with your hands. Just squish the butter and the flour until all the big chunks are gone. Squish the mix. You get to work and start kneading the mix. I'll get started on the gravy while you're at it. Anyways, seems like you got an early start than I did. Anything interesting happened while I was asleep? Tabitha give you a hard time? Don't suppose there's any news from the mines. Met Bo at the general store this morning. But I made him slip off when she picked up the tea. I'm glad you're here. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has been the two of us running in terror for the monster of the day. Met Bo in the general store this morning. That poor guy, how's he holding up? Apparently Big Betty's gone missing. Really? How does a 2,000-pound pumpkin just disappear? Cops haven't found Duke's body. He says he wants to look for himself. Gosh, that sounds dangerous. I hope he stays safe. I talked to Tabitha this morning. It sounded like they'll still be digging all week. Can't stop thinking about them. It must be so dark down there. Can't stop thinking about them. It must be so dark down there. Must be so dark down there. Yeah. They'll probably be out there in no time. I know Tabby said they'll take all week, but when we left last night, her crew had already made it pretty far into the entrance. Sure, it won't be much longer until the whole thing gets sorted out. I feel so positive about everything that happens. It sounds a little pressury, but I hope it doesn't come out as condescending. When that happened, different people cope in different ways. I know there's nothing I can do about the situation, so I just try not to think about it. If I did, I might sink into the pits of despair, and then I'd just be useless. But if I get tuck it all away, it can be there for people who need me. You know, like the way you've been there for me. Stella might not be lying to you with those words, but she's lying to herself. The events of the past 2 nights have taken a toll on her, and the harder she tries to bury them, the closer she is to collapse under their own weight. You can hold yourself together around me. You can hold yourself together around me. Oh, that's sweet of you. Like, maybe when this is all said and done, I can lean on you and let it all out. But there's something for future Stella to worry about. I'm present Stella, and my main concern is to make sure we get good breakfast so we build up on our ghost hunting tonight. I hope it's scary. Craving for adrenaline rush. I haven't been through. It's pretty nervous. It doesn't really matter how I feel about this. It's done. Can't be worse than the last 2 nights. Can't be worse than. Let's be jinx myself. I'm wrapping up. Extremely pumped. Extremely pumped. Excellent, me too. There's a ghost, I hope it tries to communicate with us instead of scare us. I want to know what it's like to be dead, or if there are more ghosts out there. And hey, if there's anything like any other ghost hunting that I've been on, it'll be a much appreciated breath. Unless you count Tommy knockers as a ghost. I don't! Those things are freaking horrifying creatures that should not exist. Wayne is a zombie. Wayne is a zombie. Wayne is a zombie. He is not a ghost. The dude looks half dead. How's the squash coming along? I see. It's still good, I think. I think I'm done. How's this look? So I'll reach over and take the bowl from you. Looks perfect. Now I just have to add the wet stuff and we're in business. Don't worry. I'll do the whole rollout of fold part. I know that might be intimidating. You wash your hands as Stella adds her milk concoction and the flour mixture, stirring a few times before turning to the counter for the final steps. Our little baby's ready to go in the oven. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make eggs for myself while we wait. You eggs are gross. Ooh, can I have an egg too? Of course, the more the merrier. Hope you like over easy. I love that actually. Stella cracks an egg under the fresh pan and gets back to work on the stove. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. Yeah, I regret not staying over on the first day. Seems like you guys don't hang out as much. Tabitha. Should we just talk about Tabitha? Let's talk about my... Sorry, Tabitha's kind of a jerk to you. Sorry, Tabitha's kind of a jerk to you. I mean, she's pretty probably like that with everybody, but still, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true. She's distant, sure. Kind of terrorist, but I think that's just her way of joshing with me. Like the whole banned from the mining thing. She's so funny. I don't think that was a joke. I don't like that she treats you like that. Yours are better. I know you think it's funny, but I'm not so sure. I don't know, maybe you should just leave her alone. You deserve better. You deserve better. But she treats everybody like that. I'm just more persistent. If everyone backs off when Tabitha acts prickly around them, she'd be entirely cut off from the rest of the world. Besides, it's not like everyone treats me like that. I've got you, for instance. You and Tabitha give a bit of an ex's vibe. Oh, God. You know what? Let's learn about them. You and Tabitha give a bit of an ex vibe. Is it that obvious? Oh, so it is true. I guess you could say we kind of dated. It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently. But as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Not that she's my type or anything, honestly. That's a lot closer to you. The flirting, man, the flirting. I knew it. So you pay for the left field, man. Okay, I don't know what the hell you mean by that. I'm probably just a dumbass that doesn't know English. I knew it! Yeah, I figured it out. It all just kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mine, so there wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. I wish we could have stayed friends, like actual friends. Could have used someone like her after the big accident. Nika was at school already, Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. It was well, ancient history. Can't change the past. Do you think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought about moving away? It's hard to say. This house means a lot to me. The town means a lot to me, and I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I could see myself leaving for the right reasons. Or for the right person. Damn! Lots of hintsy hints. Should I press? I'm curious. Should I press and see what happened to her family? Should I press? Like, should I? Is a good question. I'm not sure. It's an explore option, but just because it's an explore option doesn't mean anything. Because they stated that explore option don't mean much because they can still affect what happens in the future. Seems like you and Kanika don't hang out much anymore. Kanika's really close. Yeah, it's nice that she's back in town, but I wish it was under better circumstances. She's so busy with the store too. I don't know how she does it. It's been nice hanging out with her more of the past couple of days. Though again, better circumstances would be nice. What happened to your parents? Car crash. They were taking me to college. I didn't wind up going to college. Not much more to be said. Sorry, Stella. Sorry about it. We'll talk about something else. So we're actually going to meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. If Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again, we can just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us in friendship. Are you sure he's real? At the very least, he was real for most of his childhood. And if he's a ghost now, that's even better. He can tell us what being a ghost is like. Mom's got it rough. Yeah, I can't imagine being in her shoes. Her whole life is taking care of him at this point, you know. What's he like? Oh, I thought I chose the other one. He's not about to ruin a cool and mysterious introduction by telling you. I think you'll like him though. Leave it be. How's the food coming on? Timer goes off and Stella excitedly pops open the oven, pulling out a tray of delectable biscuits. Funny you should ask. Looks like we're done here. Oh, God, that actually looked good, man. And with that, breakfast is served. Oh, yeah. There's a fresh brisket. Yeah, that's a fresh brisket, alright. Still not as good as the diner, but it could capture that kind of perfection. There would be no mountains left for me to conquer. Better to have the thrill of a challenge. I'm so glad you came over. I've been having a little bit of a hard time sleeping the past couple nights. I'm sure you can relate. I think I need a nice slow morning like this. Just hanging out with you. You can still... Oh, shit. Cousin's pissed. Oh, no, it's that. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. They're even still doing it after last night. I wonder how far the news has spread. It's a small town. Everyone probably already knows the 2 kids are trapped in the freaking... trapped or dead in the mines. Either way, it's a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and start talking ghosts. Gretch barks at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Why is meeting the mayor such an excellent event for you? He's just a politician. Oh good, we can warn him of the coming danger. I don't think he'll be very receptive. It'll be a blast though. Let's scarf this down and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor. You and Stella make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed in the corner of the main foyer. Now we're just waiting for Kanika. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yeah, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Mike to the mayor for like the entire time I've known him. It'll be worth it, trust us. Alright, shall we? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, the silence. He's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor of his little stash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Fuck! I wish I got talk to animals then. Holy shit. Oh my god. I didn't know there would be so many animals I could talk to in this. But I kind of should have figured, because it's a perk that you can choose. I want to talk to the mayor, see what's up with him. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. I guess he's FBI. He holds out his paw as if you to shake hands. Shake his paw, it's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. You reach forward, take the mayor's little paw in your hand, but his brutal security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats or scratches are allowed. Isn't he just the cutest? It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow besides the nature. And all my friends in Winnie's Biscuits. Oh, and the close-knitted small-town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is close fifth, no contest. Rich squirms in Stella's arm, starting to get at Mayor Jimmy. Oh, hey, whoa, Gretch, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Stella walks up, shrugging old Gretch back. Kanika is quick to follow. Follow them. I could probably talk to the dog if I had freaking talked to animals. That the priest? Before you could catch up to your companions, you're interrupted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. It's hard to put a finger on it, but something compels you to dislike him. Oh, that's just fucking wonderful. Whoever he is, you can feel his desperation to make a good first impression, a self-sustaining and self-fulfilling prophecy. Who the fuck are you? I don't like you. Partly, dude, because Mythic, as well as Street Smart, straight up just disemboweled you by saying that you are someone not to be trusted. Sounds like old Gretchen the mayor may have... Sounds like old Gretchen the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Michael. Everybody's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. Doubt Pearline is in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. Let's not kid ourselves. We know Pearline's in hell. Thank God I'm hoping to find a priest. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Janie mentioned you this morning. Oh, God. I don't like that smile. That woman is the light of my life. I'm so glad she's there to help your cousin through this rough patch. You mentioned Pearline being in a better place earlier. Let's not kid ourselves. We both know Pearline's in hell. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Ghosts? I've never encountered one myself, but I have heard stories of folks who have been visited by their loved ones from beyond the grave, and it seems like it provides them with a sort of spiritual healing. Like their beloved relatives are watching over them even in death. Is this about Pearline, or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her? I'll ask whose place is haunted. Oh, like a Scooby-Doo episode or something. I'm afraid I don't buy into that particular notion. It's a bit too spiritualistic. Now, if it were a vision of one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I could understand. It isn't. But I simply don't believe in malicious spirits lingering, neither in heaven nor hell, jumping out of closets to scare us. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever it is he saw. Alright. Alright, I believe you. I trust Oscar. There's been a lot of supernatural stuff happening in the past few days. Really? Are you sure you weren't seeing things? Trauma has a funny way of manifesting itself. Oh, God. I should go. It was nice meeting you, though. Back off, preacher man. I ain't buying what you're selling. Should go. It was nice meeting you, though. Of course. And if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance. Thanks for the offer, but I'm fine. Even after everything that happened last night? Not to doubt your resolve, but I know I would need to do some serious prayer to work through the emotions for something like that. Heck, I had to pray over it anyways, and I wasn't even there to witness it. Well, if you ever feel like you're struggling and could use a good listen, you know where to find me. It was lovely to meet you, and you have my blessed day, Mike. Don't like the pastor. Pastor leaves you be and joins the line to see the mayor. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Go after them. Stella! Stella! You find them already talking to Oscar deep into the library. Are you sure we can't just get it over with while the sun is up? I don't know if I can handle getting scared shitless in the dark 2 nights in a row. I wish I could, especially since I'm not particularly excited about going back in there after dark either, but I'm pretty sure it only comes out when the sun goes down. Yeah, there's no way it's going in until the spirits is at full power. I want to be sure we get the best evidence possible. This could be my one shot to get real proof of ghosts. I'm not going to waste it just because I'm impatient. Y'all are going to be the death of me. And you're sure there's nothing we can do for Rosalina right now? I don't think so. She's been locked up in the back room all day. Hasn't been very interested in talking to anyone. I think it's best we can do is stick to the plan. Ghost bust the house clean and give her a real bed to sleep in tonight. I just hope it's possible to get rid of that thing. This is pretty serious ghost infestation. This is a pretty serious ghost infestation? Is that what you'd call something like that? I believe it's called haunting, but ghost infestation sounds good. Suppose we're the ghost hunters, so we can call it whatever we want. Anyways, I'll be bringing all the ghost hunting supplies anyone can ever need, so we should be set on preparation. The only thing I'll need is to bring in an open mind. We'll have the power of friendship on our side. Don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Well, if we're not doing the haunted now, I guess we should head over to Reese's. Absolutely. Come on, Mike. Time to go bother our friend. So, cousin hasn't called me yet. So I finally missed Pastor Daniel. It's only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets in the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. I think he just really wants people to like him. But he comes off as desperate, and it's a vicious cycle. When you put it like that, his whole situation is kind of sad. Even if that's the case, it doesn't mean I have to like him. Whatever his deal is goes a step beyond trying too hard to get people to like him. The man was grinning through all of my dad's funeral. He's not normal. And I don't mean that in a stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's just this little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. It's exactly how I would describe it too. The whole town feels the same way now that I think about it. It must be pretty lonely. You can look for friends somewhere else. I wonder if the pastor's curse. There was something odd when he came up to me, and the way everyone disliked him seems excessive, unnaturally excessive. I know this sounds weird coming from me, but not everything in town has to be spooky for supernatural reasons. Sometimes people just give off bad vibes. Agreed, we're allowed to dislike him even though he hasn't done anything wrong. I'm not saying you don't dislike him, that we know of. You know what? Fuck it. Let's invite Tabitha. Oh god, that's so bad. You discreetly shoot your cousin a text, invite her out, and go silent. Maybe we'll find out about it if she actually shows up. I'm not gonna just leave my sister, my cousin, not sister. I just want to see what happens. Just want to get to know my cousin. She seems to have a lot of shit going on too, and seems like she needs someone. All right, shall we head out? Even if she doesn't believe in it, might as well. 3 of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Water break. Shit, I'm out of water. I should order something to drink. Damn. Alright. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold, hesitant grasps you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. The sun already sinking behind the tall mountain that surrounds Scarlet Hollow. Or a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? It's too late. The door swings open. Wow. Hey! Reese! Oh my god, dude. It's been ages. It must be Mike, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I get all the Mike updates. Richard starts yelping at Reese's, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to go between them. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can leave. Let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chow dog jerkies stashed away. We could go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Well, what about you, Mike? Are you coming in? I don't think Richard like you, Reese. I trust dogs. I'd have to talk to the dog. I don't think... Okay, this just means I need to get a fucking dog next time. I need to be able to talk to animals next time I do this. I'll wait for Stella and Kaneko. Fine. Quiet sets in as you wait for Stella and Kaneko to come back in the van. Okay, we're back. Great, let's get this over with. Wow, Dr. Kelly sucks. Well, I do trust dogs, but I'd rather talk to a dog to see what the dog means, and then, you know. There's a lot of interesting stuff that can happen with talking to animals at this point. The house feels cold. Not only is there odd chills in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile and comfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. Made sure everything was done well in advance, so that only thing left are the dinner rolls, which should be long. There we can have a quick diner and you can leave my house and go on about your business. I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new artwork. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly realizes a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, that's okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool, we'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Well, that's artwork for damn sure. That is some artwork, alright. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined in his studio. Discarded canvas lines its edges while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corner of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the wall in paint, sneering out of their creation. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. I haven't been cleaning much. Dina sneak you out of here? His place feels like a prison. He sneaks you out of here? This place feels like a prison. Unfortunately, the prison we're dealing with here is my body, not my room. Are you sure there's nothing we can do? Your company is plenty. It's so nice to have living people down here for a change. You know, we'd visit more if your mom let us. Did she tell you she turned us away yesterday? She said we couldn't even talk to you. It's a little controlling. Came by yesterday? She didn't tell me, but I was probably asleep, that's all. She didn't want to wake me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not to cast any doubt on that, but she did say I couldn't bring you any food. She knows that's how I show my friends how much I appreciate them. She knows I can work around all kinds of allergies and intolerance. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know, my body is pretty particular when it comes to food. She just prefers to have full control over what I eat. Okay, maybe that does sound controlling. But it's for good reason. If I eat the wrong thing, I could really mess up. So she has to regulate my food. I feel like Stella definitely gave him information on that. Might as well confirm it. So Stella told you everything that happened the past couple of days? Oh, she told me all about what you guys had found out there. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick, you know that. I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's nothing you can really rescue me from. That die has already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple days, weren't we? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my windows at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they look like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might be saying the same thing until just now. I'm sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. God, they're horrible abominations. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Agree to disagree with you there. These things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. What do you think is going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy who's been following Mike around, being all ominous. Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look for all our sakes. You think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not. But it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella and the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Wouldn't Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are in my eyes out there. Your art. Mystic. Each piece exudes sickening miasma. It's like you can feel something squirming behind the painting's brushstroke, acting as a steel bar, trapping some anguished being within. Feel the emotion you put into these. They're raving. I know what you mean. I feel it too. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever plagues me into the painting, and when they're done, I feel like I've been emptied out, and all the vile things inside of me have been sealed away in the canvas. That's why I make so many of them. Sometimes when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation for those feelings to slither back under my skin. There are some pieces I can't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. I'd rather not let those particular feelings back in. Sounds kind of therapy. It sounds kind of like therapy. Seems healthy. Probably. Yeah, art therapy. Sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than being full of bad thoughts, right? I think so. Works for me, at least. What are you sick with? I'm actually very curious about that. So I'm gonna ask that. What are you sick with? Oh god, everyone looks at me! Sorry, Reese. Mike's pretty direct. We don't have to talk about your illness. It's okay. I'm coming to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. You're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. Probably has. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. Can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches, like there's a worm crawling underneath it. Live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. But one day, I'll wind up in a pine box. Everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Dang, Reese. I may be a goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. Are you goth? You don't have any of that, if I'm being honest. You wear dark clothes. That's about it. Make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. Probably there's something we can do. But I don't want to... True, we're all doing the worm one day. We just gotta make the best of what we got. We gotta make the best of what we got. Mike's gets me. This is a cat I can jivvy with. Stella, maybe it was a mistake to get these two together. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. School here is a tiny K-12, not exactly one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids were able to make any friends their own age. Weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks, and were as some real jerks, and were struck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. What? Not that we were free from dealing with jerks. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you, that way. She used to look at me, you'd think I'd roll in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though. Though to be fair, the feelings were much mutual between us. She deserved it, though. Damn! Just everybody dissing my cousin. Come on, come on. Stella's the only one that is decent. Quite a movie collection. Got any recs? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shin no Chi? Blood Death? Saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it in after dinner if you guys are interested. Dang, I would usually be down for that, but we've got to head over to Oscar's after this. Promised we'd ghost bust his place. He apparently has been dealing with a bad hunting. I feel like we should really be for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. I like horror movies anyways. I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. I should probably be working tomorrow, but you can close up early. Wait a minute! Wednesday. Shit! No! 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 Shit, I don't know which one's closest. Okay. Okay. No. Dinner's gotta be ready right now. That's why the fucking explore options are dangerous. I have plans with like 2 other people. I have cousin bonding and date with Stella. Technically. Dinner's gotta be ready by now. I don't know which one's which though. Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. Don't want anyone sharing their germs at the dinner table. Oh wow, his fucking nails are gnarly. Sure thing, Doc. Yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie, that just seems filthy. Like, okay, that's just disgusting. Just wash your fucking hands. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Feels out of place, like you've actually wandered into a different older house, but more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. You felt this before, in the dusty tunnel you so narrowly escaped last night. As a oppressive hum, like a muted scream hearing through layers of rock, trying to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. You're compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Something wants you to find it. Open the door, 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 open the door. Holy shit! Okay, I can snap myself out of it. I am curious, though. Open the door. Wow, they just have to put the Mystic all the way down there. Makes sense. You'd have to open it if you didn't have Mystic anyways. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. Let's open the door. Compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well? Just cleaning this doorknob. Just cleaning this doorknob. Worry less about cleaning my doorknobs and more about cleaning her hands. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind that door. Oh, no, you don't. Come wash your hands and sit down. Fuck! Alright. Fuck! Alright. 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 You do your best to snap yourself out of it, turn into the bathroom, dutifully washing your hands before joining your companions at the table. Oh god, I do not like that. Can you not give me the stink eye, lady? Chill. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolled, spaghetti, and light salad. Kanika's anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tighten as his mother perches on the chair next to him. 'Tis Dr. Kelly's eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Given her protectiveness towards Reese, you find it odd that he's seated between the two of you, rather than on the other way around. It's almost as though she's guarded, not only towards you and Stella and Kanika, but towards her own son as well. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. You know what? I need to stop doing this bullshit. I'm gonna just get dragged away, because it might lead to a fucking conversation. Grabs you by the shoulder and yanks you away. You do as she says. She cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing you to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Curious what that leads to anyways. Spaghetti. Sits opposed to you. Giving her protective towards Reese. Her son as well. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent. Dr. Kelly, is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I worked many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauce, I know, no thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You didn't tell me they came by yesterday. We were asleep. I didn't want them to wake you up. But you could have just told me. Why? They were coming over today anyways. I would just rather know these things. Noted. Noted, but she won't do anything about it. Her son will remain in the dark. You know what? Let's just be a dick to her. I really don't care. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family cure. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. Oh, let's just be an asshole. Dinner table goes quiet. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one. Dude, wild stuff. That's so. Silence returns. Seconds feel drawn out like minutes. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody is making eye contact with anyone else. Oh, small talk. Oh God. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Noisy and messy, like all kids. They always had those little project videos of crafts or animal rescues, whatever it was. They had captured their imaginations for that week. So, like I said, noisy and messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? Oh God, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think the doc could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very I saw in the media and very sad about that squirrel. That's one of the things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. Just glad you didn't make it a habit. Should I press her about it? Should I press her about it? Why do you want me to poke around in clinic? Well, being noisy isn't the best. But no one's gonna fucking... Thanks for putting this together, Doc Kelly. Don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. Reminds me of when it used to be like when these two would come over. Hungry teenagers eating me out of the house and home. I should have charged your parents for all the food the kids went through, honestly. It was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. How old do you know Tabitha? You know what? Let's learn more about my cousin. How old do you know about Tabitha? Not very. I've known her a lot better. If your family didn't seem to be so afraid of doctors, I could count on one hand the number of times she's been in my office. No wonder everyone but the old Erdwin died so young. Hopefully your mother was better about taking you to the doctor's visit. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something genetic at play, and it's much better to catch those things early. So, why do I want to poke around the clinic? I'm awfully guarded about it, picking out that door, because it's closed. Doctors don't usually just let people wander around their clinics. Of course, Dr. Kelly, we would never. I'm sure Michael was just joking, right, Mike? You know, I can't say I ever felt drawn to that place before, but the scenery is starting to make it feel awfully compelling. Stella, don't you think of getting any ideas from Mike? No one is playing hide and seek in my private office. Not today, not ever. Mike, she doesn't need any more bad influences. Yeah, but what if it's haunted? This place was built out of an old Civil War hospital, right? It was a TB clinic, too. Tuberculosis clinic. Ooh. Double haunted. I can't believe I never went ghost hunting here. Are you sure you don't want us to check it out? I'm a bad influence. He's just a talented artist. He's just a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. He has a lot of skill, honed through practice and dedication. Can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. He doesn't even call her mom. What the fuck? Isn't it weird hairless creatures scuttling around in the woods? I don't tend to go wandering in the woods, so no. You don't have to go all the way out of the woods. They've been coming to our windows at night. They've been what? There's things called ditchlings, and they've been preying on the local wildlife, and Mike and I found a whole nest of them. And the other night when I see. There's some of your little cryptozoologist creatures. I know it sounds pretty out of there, but I've seen these things in person. We're not messing around. They're out there laying eggs and animals, and doing God knows what else. Here I thought you finally managed to get an even head on your shoulders, Kenny. Seems like Stella might be a bad influence on you. I know her little stories can be convincing, but that's only because she managed to go to so thoroughly convince herself. She's not making up stories. Neither is Kanika, and neither am I. All you have to do is look outside after dark. There have been more every night. They're all pale and doughy in their face. They're like sculptures of humans that didn't sit right. See, you stay up too late painting your grisly farces, so you've started to see them everywhere, I'm sure. Whatever's outside is just raccoons or Stop trying to rewatch things. I tell you to fit what you think should be true. Weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow, whether you want to face it or not. The more you talk, the less you feel like you're having a conversation. The more you feel like you're tree eggshells. Ah! Ah! Ooh, God. You know, everything sucks. I'm just gonna remain silent. If we can maybe watch a movie sometime this week while Mike is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. You're already overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like they're going to ever change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends have been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sakes. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have a few friends over. Unseen Pain wrapped himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Selena's doctor I shoot open. Reese? Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Well, it was worth something. Everyone get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone and stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. We can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs friends the most. Now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think we don't know something's up here. Don't think we don't know something's up here. Yeah. What? Wait, do we? We don't care what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. 3 of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Face, then the click of the lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Do you really think Reese's mom's poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. She wouldn't. That's just so horrible. What could do something like that to their own kid for so long? No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. Seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we can rule it out. The door in the clinic felt like it had been same. Save. Didn't either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? Afraid of Reese? She never turned her back towards him. Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? Sure, that's all that's going on. She's has every right to be. I mean, the poor kid took 2 bites of his food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Yeah, but if she was being overprotective, she'd have sat between us and him, but had her back towards the window. She had her back towards the window. It's interesting. If anyone should be afraid of anyone in the house, Reese should be afraid of his mom. I think you're both reading into this too much. Dr. Kelly is a good people. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun's setting and we could miss the second. Stella hurries off to the hills, almost in a hurry. Almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and for it's really darkness. Blah. Well, Stella don't like me now. Or don't trust some stuff. Lit by the orange hues, the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure. Its well holding something that stares back at you with menace. Oh, hey, look, it's the little fucking creepy shit. Oh, it's another little creepy shit. Oh, it's more creepy little shit. Why do you guys exist? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with you. Maybe Stella is right. Maybe the ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from everything of the past few days. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there, and you can feel it stir at the sunset and daylight fades. Can't help but feel like you about to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everything who's joining you, trying to figure out what you'd make it to the end. Who are you kidding? Order doesn't matter. Stella or Kanika is probably fine. Stella or Kanika is probably the final girl. So Kanika's probably going to die then. Because if Stella's final girl, if I could choose who's the final girl, Stella's going to be final girl. Stella stays. Stella stays living. Kanika can die, but bad stuff might happen. Kanika, because you can't save everybody, which is what this game constantly tells you. Oh, I just realized that creepy little stuff over there. Whoa, that is horrifying. Hey, Oscar, you back yet? Sure, you can't yell in the library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went well. Yeah, it went okay. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. It just means we have more time to hunt ghosts. I'm fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, and infrared camera, UV lights, video cameras, salt, flashlights from everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity. Parabolic microphone, Sharpies, and paper for automatic writing, matches, and candles for rituals. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're a toy, but you never know what might... no. Throw that out the window. Wow, there's a lot of ghost hunting stuff. Something... wow, there's a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Did you just have the stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything all day. This was... This way we can get in the lights and pop out to grab more stuff once things start settling and getting spooky. I may never found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for the lack of trying. After last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Back there, I can feel it. Really? This is exciting. I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yeah, exciting's a word. We'll see how the two feel about that once things get started. Yo, don't rush off ghost busting without saying. No way was I gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. Thanks. It's gonna be 6 because I called my cousin. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and get started. It's through the back. Follow me. It's through the back. Follow me. You and your companions grab some equipment from one of Stella's carefully stashed bug-out bags before heading towards the junction connecting Oscar's house at the library. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I have been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! Shit, 7 people. We talked about this. No, you talked at me about this. I'm sick of other people making decisions for me. I just want to be able to live in our house again. I'm going to go in there and sleep in my room tonight, no matter what. Let her come with us. It's her house, too. Let her come with us. It's her house, too. Exactly. I don't want to be coddled just because you're scared. If Zane is coming, I have every right to be there, too. She's got a good point, Mr. G. You're right. I'm sorry, Rose. Just let me know if it gets to be too much and you want to leave, okay? Thanks, Dad. Now let's get a house bed. So... actually, there's one more person that's coming with us. Fuck me. All cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furnitures. And then there's that feeling again, like the mines, like the door of the clinic, a dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, we cannot know. Okay, it looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. And my equipment is breaking anything up in the picture. I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. I want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. It's without me. Tabby! Can't believe you had the audacity to give me the slip earlier today, Mike. After I explicitly stated you not to. At least you did me the courtesy of letting me know exactly where you'd be tonight, so I didn't have to waste my time looking for you. Wait, Mike, you invited her? I don't care. Oh, Mike, you really brought the whole gang together today. Yep, I did. Hope nothing bad happens. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Mike, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? What? I like her. We're friends. Sure. What? I like her. We're friends. We're friends. Really? Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Wow, Mike, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I wonder if the ghosts will even show up this many people around. Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder? Sure does. It definitely felt that. That's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genius cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for my posties. Okay. Okay, that's a mouse. I thought something else was that. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Wait, Rislin, if the ghost mostly manifests in a room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before he moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Alright, gang, I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Okay. It's true, there is a lot of people. We might not get any evidence, which, now that I'm thinking about it, they probably would definitely do that. Alright, gang, I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Oh, is that the case? I called dibs on Mike. In your dream still, Mike's struggling with me. We'll search the least dangerous rooms like bathroom or closet. No, absolutely not. I think we'll know how that would go. Ghosts or not, splitting up always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols for every major religion assorted holy books and a bunch of salt and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worse comes to worse, we can always use a Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you've never really been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Let's head to Rose's room. Follow me. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appeared on the top of the stain. Yeesh, it's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't this the county own this house? Do they know about the damp carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. I'm not even cold. Same temperature in the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Let's get scientific about this. If you scrub the stain out a bunch, maybe that's part of the summoning ritual. I've never heard of bleach activated ghosts before. You don't use bleach to clean carpets, Tabitha. Whatever, how was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. Y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. The stain is an attempt at expression. There are no words, no dishonorable patterns, but you can still feel it. A cry for help from someone that has lost its voice. Someone is crying out for help. You might be onto something, Mike. I wonder if the blood spills something out on the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing out the carpet? In a house owned by the government? Nope. I'm not messing with that carpet. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that this could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha or anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Only one way to be sure. Starts taking out the corner of the carpet. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. Well! Stella pulled back the carpet, revealing a hatched floor end stained reddish brown. Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. We're going down there, right? Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look at all this red stuff coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, all right. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. It's not mud. It's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. Can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's cold in here. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, you solved your ghost problem. No way. It's an old hatch in the floor. That's something to try to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room. I need to know what's down there. Have you considered they may have tried to steal it because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghosts, haunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. At least physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away from some other place. The building feels cold, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting with little oxygen is left. How did we end up back here? Where is everybody? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Some friend... yeah, fainting's kind of a family thing at this point. Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nasties was festering in that basement. Cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. Library has to be on the other side of the door. Well! Time for our family curse to happen. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drift on the breeze. Tabitha, please tell me I'm the only one seeing this. Do you see the creature behind the thorn? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Behind the thorns, that's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. You. Tyler's really the only one that's scratched shadow in the distance. You're not. Where the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? That's not... Let's see if they're... This is so cool. I'm gonna pinch you, Tabitha. I hope you're okay with that. This is so cool. Speak for yourself. If this is what it feels like to be high, did we get drugged? I want to know... This is what happens after fucking chew a marijuana cigarette. I didn't realize it'd be such a lightweight. No, Tabitha, this isn't what it's like to be high. Oh, so you know what it's like to be high then. Noted! There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Oh, fucking A. That was a jump scare. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Huh? Is that Stella? Eddie, it's Charlie. What? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. I'm Edward now. I'm not a child anymore. Edward and Eddie? You've got to be kidding me. This isn't Stella, this is the lover. This isn't Stella, this is the lover. What are you talking about? The part of me that lets me know what other people say says that this is the lover. Look, I'm just telling you what I know, and what I know is that this isn't Stella right now. This is the lover. And what I know is that it isn't Stella right now. That is the lover. Okay, fine. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't just say anything then. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're God, I don't think you understand what Father might do. Crud, I think I'm missing a line. Crud, I think I'm missing a line. Okay, I get it. You two rehearsed this little scene just to freak out your cousin. Cool, you stop now. I don't know how to explain this, but lines keep popping into my back of my head like these quiet whispers, and I missed one. Come with me, Eddie. Have you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. I can. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm only Scarlet left besides father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up. Screw my family. Who... I'm curious what this is. Screw your family, screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives together? Tabitha stares at you speechless. You should just get out of town while you still can. Wherever you come back for, it's not worth it. You're right. What I come back for isn't worth it. But you are. I won't leave the holler without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happened. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drowned deeper into this weird guarding greenhouse, whatever it is. Where did... Let's turn back. Let's turn back. Yeah, maybe we just turned around. Two of you turn around, only met with the same door. Where's the annex? Where are we? This is the annex. Don't you get it? This is the annex. Bullshit, this is all bullshit! Hey, we're gonna learn about our fucked up family history. Time for our cousin bonding time. Bells ring as the cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang again against it. The shade fingers from the garden sit in the corner, ever slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call get through. But while she... Hey, it's what? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... It comes off by the dial-up. Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Your father has left town, Charlie. We're moving to a new plane. I don't want to leave our house. I like it here. Daddy should come back. Why do we have to leave? I'm gonna have to deal with you doing this all night. You can't come back. We've got to live somewhere else now, but that'll be fun, right? There'll be new kids to play with. You can show them your little doll. Hurry, sweetie. We don't have much time. But other kids made fun of me. I don't want to leave Eddie. Can I want to leave Eddie. Can't she come with us? Eddie, again. No, she can't come. I never want you to say her name again. Do you hear me? We aren't friends with the Scarlets anymore. Oh, God. They're outside. Are those torches? We don't have time, Charlie. We have to go right now. Mother whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As she departs in front of the door starts pounding again and opening into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in that room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option at the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure a way to escape. Is Charlie the ghost? Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? I guess it's as good as mine. There's many bitchlings here. Yeah, they are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. I'm gonna save really quick because all the explore options do something. Friend of the family. Not that it matters though. The call didn't go through. We're on our own. You're right. The only way we can go through this, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the hounding doors used to stand. Step into the void. We're outside and it's night. A false moon looms, looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm. The insects lively. They're called. Ooh, fuck! There's another creepy. A ditchling, another ditchling. Unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you've listened to a record first from the bottom of a pond. Oof. What magic world do we have to say to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did in the pit pissed you off so much, we're sorry. Poor dear, I've been keeping track of you scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwin, haven't you? This one is the witch. Spooky. Ghosts really have a flair for the dramatic, doesn't it? I hope Tabitha doesn't take what I said to heart with the first time I said it, because I just had to do it. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. No, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you, your young'uns. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would have been if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? I don't talk about my family, and I don't need life advice from some old broad. Old broad, youngins. Whoever we're talking to has been dead for... Oh, old broad, youngins. Whoever we're talking to has been dead for a really, really long time. Sure, by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for the lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you drag her over town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you would ever happen again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? We would never be like them. We love each other. My mother just loves his money as soon as it was gone. So was she. And then all he loved was booze. Me and Eddie aren't like that. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune, not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to set foot outside the hollow. The witch mimic handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on this map. I don't understand, is this a map in some kind of poem? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. Then read what I've written down and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And thus she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find a way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get out of here. Or until we die, whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocating flesh with a tinge of and a stomach-churning scent of decay. Who the fuck is Wayne? Who is this dude? There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resonant clearly doesn't want me here. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? She joins you. The two of you rush to get away from Wayne. As you run, his words follow you into the brush. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Mike. Why can't you do as I ask and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you, will she? Stella. Is that her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Stella? You're pretty interested in coping mechanism. You either know something about Wayne that I don't, or you have pretty interesting coping mechanisms. That thing isn't Sam Wayne. Could you smell it? Can we please get out of... Go and just drop it? I don't want to spend another second thinking about what we just saw. Two of you step out of the brush and into the long wooden corridors by the bottom of the rails. Figure raises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The faith. The father lies in its center, looking pitifully small. Sorry, boy. Sorry to let my troubles drive you mama away. Sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely channeling Sean Jr., which must be who this ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense. Damn it, Junior, how many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. What bullshit. Not for that, for what you did to our family. We could have just started over someplace new, but instead you became the son of a bitch. Scarlet made you... God damn! I'm just tearing my family a new one. Not for that, for what you did to the presents. Oh yeah! This Charlie Jr. makes a good point. You're right, I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our names is cleared. Not until you have passed on the name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there, tell people the truth, try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. I'll see what I can do. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Damn it, boy. I may not have till the morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back and at the very least show that Etchon and Enoch bastard what's for. I promise I'll go back. Well, that's some fucking crazy lore for the Scarlet family. Well, we kind of already knew about this, but it's just getting more fucked up. He watches the father, body seized and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile with it. The ghost is so full of it. Oh my god, that thing's getting bigger. Is that just fucking me? This fucker is getting bigger. Am I doing the right thing here, man? You and your cousin find yourself crouched near a large table. The lover stares through you, and indecipherable murmurs of shuffling feet echoes from the end of the table. I think I'm gonna be sick. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we've had. So now you and Stella are both doing baby voices. Don't expect me to let you live this down if we get out of here. I'll try to keep it away from others so they don't smash it, though I wish I could make it move like you. God, why? And you can even do the voice, you know. You could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. That's the plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We can go from town to town, putting on a show for other kids. Guess that didn't work out for him. Traveling show, and you want me there too? Of course. We go to towns along the beach. I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Thank you, Charlie. I always wanted to see the ocean. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Oh, fuck me. This is a choice, isn't it? No, it's a performance. A single spotlight remains illuminated on a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. Are we back in Rosalina's room? It's the trapdoor. Are we back in Rosalina's room? We must be. Which one of us is going to open it? I'm opening it. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is the Icon did, we can undo it. We can be happy together. Eddie? Oh, so the creepy ghost was fucking Eddie. Charlie, actually. Oh god, I'm actually gonna be sick this time. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. So Edwin was murdered. What the hell is that supposed to mean? So Edwin was the murderer. Was murdered. Was a murderer. This isn't very fair, you know. We only saw one side of the story. It's only one side of the story. What's the Scarlet have been given since? True, maybe. True, maybe this has more to do with intentional. And then Edward, he was mentioning it passing quite a few times. Yeah, maybe. I'm like, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? The names are back to normal. There must be. It must not be in character anymore. Maybe it's getting weaker. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you can't, until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. Pray for the years that were taken from me. What were you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, it is absolutely not fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us have anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of our father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit! You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? I can keep you here, and I can do whatever I want with them. You can refuse, but if you do, then I will stay. I will stay until I get what is owed. Let it continue. Tabitha's right. Don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. The sentence has been handed down. Make your choice. I hope I didn't come too late. Mom? All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Do worry. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not gonna leave them to demand some dead guy. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. Take a step forward in the spotlight and you move forward. You feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulders. Mike, what are you doing? It's okay, Tabitha. This is what family's for, right? This is what family's for, right? Sylvia's right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Who knows how long or shorter life means here. Scarlet bears the family's sin. For the first time in what feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. So wait a minute. You feel it press on all sides, coal and grow tighter by the second that the soil settles. Claw your way out. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Charles' mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaust overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit of the collapse of the floor. You feel like dead. No, Mike, what happened to you? You look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. Try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Mike. Let's get you home. Quietly walk towards the stairs. Tabitha rushes to your side to give you a shoulder to lean on as you walk. You're outside. It's real. It's real this time. Cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and is just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavy, hard to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library. Your lungs wheeze as if you run a marathon. You know, if I got Hardy instead of Street Smarts as well as Mystic, I feel like I'd be fine. I almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin. Your hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines of burrow that have formed there. I'm gonna wait in the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. I'm gonna peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. Zane walks off down the road. Sorry I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what you would be planning to do. How are we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now is not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Mid-sentence as she realized what happened to you. Oh my God, Mike, you poor thing. Did you... This house is clean. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can ever possibly make this up to you. I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. I think you should have paid the price for the ghost room. You don't even live here. You're even a Scarlet. It's just I am a Scarlet. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. Agreed is unfair, but I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Salt and pepper look is good on you. Oh! Oh, I have white hairs now. That's pretty fucking nice, not gonna lie. Kanika. Sorry, just trying to be positive. Sel's way better at that. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost, and she's just standing off by herself. It'd be normal to react for anyone else who has just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. Do I want to say that to her is the question. I'm gonna go check in with her. You walk over to Stella. Oh, hey, Mike. Here if you need me. I'm so sorry, Mike. I don't think I can talk right now. Call you, okay? She hurried off down the road. Damn! I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. right now. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because someone goes chasing after her. If anything, it'll just make her claim up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. It goes double for you, Kaneko. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. Get any ideas other, Mike? You need time to recover. I'll think about it. Ran a Wayne in there, in those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. You serious? Should we be worried about him? Of course we should. Of course we should be. There was someone else in there, but that's my house. Rosalie and I live in there. You say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Michael for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter, and he'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear, and he won't make trouble. After everything she went through the last day, how could I have let this happen? Were all of you conscious that whole time? Yeah. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least until we showed up and snapped us out of it. Couldn't have known what was going to happen. Oscar, none of us did. See it before. I've seen it before. I should have known it could have gotten worse. I should have let Rosa come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you tried, I was just going to sneak in after you. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. I know you've both had a difficult time with this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. There's another carving in there. Just keep giving me visions. And that all night long, there'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Mike, if you have any time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had the chance to get some rest. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. There was no context. Nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was mostly just scared. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel those things. It felt, I don't know how to describe it. It felt powerful. Get back to the tab thing. Probably head back inside. It's starting to get chilly out. There's still work to get Rose out for the night. Be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you all. Thank you again. But, Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Yeah, see you tomorrow. If I manage to get out of bed, then yeah. Don't make me laugh. Before I go, I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight and about what happened to you. Let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Mike. I need to talk to her. Their daughter. Time to wrap up things here. As soon as you get in the car, exhausted night events overwhelm you. Aching your bones become dull throbs as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut and weighted by lean sheets. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? Did I dream that I gave up years of my life to get rid of a ghost? Did that actually happen? I think you can answer that question by taking a look in the mirror. You do just have to suggest look into the passenger seat mirror. Your face is so much older than the last time you saw it. Cracks and furrows of age line your skin. Streaks of your hair have turned white. Oh my god. No regrets. No regrets. We'll see if you still feel that way in the morning. Now come on, let's get you to bed. I genuinely have no regrets in my choice, though, is the thing. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better, a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to get to bed. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you really have the energy to keep talking? You really don't want me taken to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. So Wayne's a he now. Back in the ghost realm, he wasn't it. Does it really matter? I was scared in there, right? Now I'm exhausted and I can barely think straight. Who cares if Wayne is a he or an it anyways? Either way, it's bad news and you'd best steal killer. Talking isn't doing much good for your condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor. Barely stand right now, but if you're going to keep bringing this if people are going to talk behind my back, I at least want you to know my side of things. Perlan didn't like it when I dated someone for too long. She'd pressure me to break up with them, and if I pushed back, she'd find a way to handle it herself. If you want to know what went wrong with Wayne, you're better off asking her, but she's dead as a doornail. So unless we're stuck dealing with 2 ghosts in 1 week, that's not happening. Case closed. Be honest, did you off the old lady? I'm not gonna say that. That seems pretty fucked. Be honest, did you off the lady? I don't think that's really appropriate right now. Did she do something to him? That's really messed up. Why was she involved in your dating life? She wanted grandchildren. She never got any. May she rot in hell. Now go to bed. You need rest. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days. That's all. And old bus to come. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. Maybe we could do that. It has been kind of lonely being the only Scarlet in our generation. It would be nice to have someone else in the family. We'll see how things go. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into the bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried underneath your family's must covers. Free thoughts can drift away in the night. Hours pass. Your phone buzzed on the night. Get an important text at the end of episode 2. Hey, sorry I ran off earlier. I wound up in a really bad headspace. I care about you so much. So sorry you got hurt in there. Just need some time to get these needles. Sorry. Do you need to talk? I'm gonna push her to try to talk. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charlie Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years. Years of your life. The specter of the night events will linger over you for every day you have left. A grim reminder of the price you're willing to pay for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little bit less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship on your own new broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Damn! Huh. I'm getting real invested in the story, guys. You know what? Fuck it. I'll be right back. And we're gonna continue this storyline. I need to fucking continue playing this. This game is just too fucking good. Oh, it'll be episode 4 though. Shit. Anyways, I'll be right back. I need to get water if I'm gonna continue talking and try and do voices anyways. Hope you guys stay. And I'm back. Hope you guys didn't miss me. Probably. Who knows? We're gonna continue. let me change the title real quick. Scarlet episode 3 and 4. Episode 3. It's only been 3 days. We're gonna change that. What do we name it? Half my life gone, but no regrets. Alrighty, guys. Let's continue on with episode 4. This fucking series is too good. I'm already part of the Discord. And followed you guys on Twitter. Oh god. Note, the decision you made in episode 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder, or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. Would you like to see a recap for episode 4? No recap. Oh god, that's intense. Yeah, no kidding. They did say that's pretty intense. Preferences. There we go. You open your eyes, it's a new day. You feel like shit. In the bright morning light, you're finally able to take stock of just how much the spirit took from you. You feel dull, your bones creak, your soul weighed down with the exhausting wage. And today is another day. I have no strong opinions what happened last night. I don't care what happened to me. I made the right decision, and I'll do it again. Yes, you did what you had to be done. Who knows what would have happened if you had let that ghost been festering. An inventory shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by a buzz of your phone in the nightstand. Hey, I just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. Why are you giving me the heart love? You messaged me last night. Hey, what's up? Just kidding. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a request. Isn't that really me, technology? Huh? Anyways, leave a message or don't. I never check these things. Morning, hot stuff. Worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. I'm kind of worried after you morning, hot stuff. I'm kind of worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message is still undelivered. She messaged me last night. I'm worried about her. I'm glad you're heard from her at least, but I'm worried too. Let's meet up in town and we should go look for her. Take a shower. I'm curious how much of these physical consequences I'm gonna get is the question. Is a good place. As it rinses your body clean, you think about the door of the clinic. Think about Stella running off last night. Hopefully she's just sleeping in. You're done here. Let's check the opossum. Well, the stupid bitch moved. Oh, I hate that. But your long dead relatives, creepy dolls, and the alien something is in here. Something to mull over the rest of the day. You open the drawers. Two opossums stare at you. They both have brown... They have a bread now. That's nice. Wave at them. You wave at them. They continue to stare up at you blankly in response. Close the door. Close the door. This is their home now. And there's nothing you can change that. It's time to face your cousin. Your shoulders hunch in a tight ball of anxiety. They're striking this week of... they're striking this week all week as if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Cousin is backed into the corner. The miners aren't just striking, they're putting on a strong front that she anticipated. Doesn't even matter how the strike plays out. Any resolution would merely treat the symptoms of the disease rotting the heart of Scarlet Hollow. For things to stay and change, and for things to stand any chance of getting better, there's something deep you still have to fully uncover. I guess there's something of the rot in this place, Tabitha. If we don't treat the underlying disease, it won't matter who wins. Oh yes, I know that we saw a little ghost last night, but that's not... But this is important, Mike. This isn't just about me. This town relies on the mines. Look, I'm not doing well. I wish I could pay people more, and I wish I could give them more time off. I just need more time to pull this out of the fire. I don't want to be the bad guy here. You get that, right? I'm going to infiltrate the strike. Even if they didn't already know you're my cousin, it seems like a great way to throw gasoline on the fire. This is my problem to fix. Your only job is to stay safe until the funeral is over. Usually I'm pro-union, but... Do you know what the strike even wants? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune. I want to poke around a bit more with this. I need a fucking... Jesus. Oh, God. Jesus. I'm gonna poke around a bit more. That doughy thing we saw in the library yesterday? Look, I get it. The weird stuff happened right now. Let's not muddy something as mundane as a strike with the supernatural. There's two entirely different things. Usually pro-union, but... Shouldn't they care about the mine doing well? It's the backbone of this whole town. It's the backbone of this whole town. You'd think that, but some people are just short-sighted like that. It's fine. Hopefully this will be over soon. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. Ugh. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. Any news on the trap kids? We have confirmed at least one voice down there, and the boy has been digging around the clock. I don't think it'll be long before we can put all the unpleasantries behind us. I might as well put that in her mind. If mine is trouble, if this mine is trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. I'm not giving up like that. This is a Scarlet mine. I'm not just gonna cash out on my family's legacy. One way or another. Getting rid of something our family left behind like that. Getting rid of something our family left behind like that. Can't believe you're saying that. Have you looked in the mirror? So, yeah, sorry, I can't get over that. I can. What does that actually change about anything? You're Scarlet, you were probably gonna die young anyways, and I still have a mine to run. I've dawdled long enough, stay safe, no more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? Oh, I'll make sure to do that. She's my cousin, and I care about her. Tabitha slips past you. Heavy boots thudding down the lawn. She marches away to face her employees. Fuel up with a kick BB&J. If Stella's MIA, who knows what you have a chance to eat, and you just know how much you... Who knows when you'll get the chance to eat, and who knows just how much your new affliction will affect your appetite. You'll make yourself BB&J in anticipation for the long day ahead of you. You head in the front door, begin traking down the town below. Birds sound different today, muffled like your ears are full of cotton. The dull sun shines down on the surrounding wilderness, seems to wash the color from the world. Oh, there's the ugly fuckers. Why are these guys here? I don't like you. But you're adjusted. Already, your body is starting to accept the change that has come over it. To accept that is how things will be from here on out. Can't help but feel countless eyes watching you from the tree line and feelings that reminds you of your time in the woods with Stella. Ditchlings shouldn't be out in the middle of the day, though. They're getting bolder. As you continue down the trek, you pause to stare at the mountain range beyond the holler, contemplating the world that's blissfully unaware of the danger it threatens citizens of this tiny town. The world outside feels less real with each passing day, as the strange reality of what's happening in Scarlet Hollow gently uproots what you've always taken to be the truth of our world. Your everyday worries seem distant, overshadowed by fears of dread that hasn't stopped building up since the moment you stepped off that bus. It isn't long until your journey from the estate is over, and you once again find yourself on the main street of Scarlet Hollow. Mike, you made it down the hall in one piece, thank God. I didn't realize there were so many of those ditchling things around, or I would have driven you up here. Can't believe they're outside during the day, it feels wrong. How are you doing? I mean, I know you get oldified, so I assume not great. Excellent, mostly. Can't wait to find out what horrors witnessed today. I'm mostly worried about Stella right now. I'll feel better when we find her. Me too. I know the two of you have been getting pretty close. We'll find her, Mike. So how are you mentally? Because here's the thing. I'm fit as a fiddle mentally, albeit, yeah, the death of is still lingering in the back of my mind, as well as me making those two kids. As well as me doing that to the two kids, but you know what? Other than that, I'm both mentally amazing and physically okay. And it's only because of the fucking... only because... This is just how I made my character. Ooh, let's see what the changes are. Oh, God! Major decision. Receive a troubling text from Stella before bed. Oh, I don't like that. Made plans with Simotek about the mysteries going on. Oh, I did make plans. Sacrifice unknown years of my life to exercise the spirit of Charles Shaw Jr., a man my great-grandmother murdered. I can't leave until I know Stella's okay. With her folks gone and only people seeing her as friends. Any answers about that shit she pulled last night. It's just weird. Thanks so much for asking. That was really thoughtful of you. And it helped to talk about. If you ever need someone to rant at, I'll be happy to return the favor. You know, I knew others with my gift when I met them, and Sybil is probably the most gifted person I've met. Are you saying she's a witch or something? No way, she's just a funky old lady who's into crystals and herbs and stuff. She doesn't actually know magic. I mean, if she were some kind of witch, that would mean everything I thought I knew was wrong and my whole life has been a lie. Any leads in Stella? She ran north last night, but that doesn't mean she didn't double back. She's safe somewhere, just not answering her phone, but I also don't want to be. Guess we should get started. Alright, let's go to Stella's house first. Definitely, I probably should have done that before getting you to come all the way down here, but to be honest, I was scared wandering off by myself just in case I ran into any other horribles from beyond the veil. It'd be great if this turned out nothing and she's just asleep in bed. Creak's open. Mystical. The interior is cold and not just physically. Joy in life that leaves only a chill behind. The ghost of an empty house and the sobering dread that comes with the knowledge that you search won't end here. It doesn't look like a break-in. It looks like somebody left the door open. Stella or someone else was in a hurry when they left. For the life of you, you can't remember if Stella closed the door behind her when the two of you left for the library yesterday morning. I don't think anything supernatural here, but I don't like the look of this. Screw going in. Enter Stella's house. The living room is almost exactly as you saw it the other day. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. Okay, nothing unusual so far. It's a pretty normal living room. No blood or viscera, not even a tipped over lamp. That's good. Investigate Stella's room. Well, shit. You make your way down the hall, which you assume to be Stella's room. She's not here. Though it is a little untidy, it's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedroom that aren't any sign of violence. I'm not sure what she's moving her camera. Is that invasion of privacy? Stella didn't want us to snoop. She wouldn't have been. Okay. Okay, but what if she's gonna. Oh, she's gonna. Okay, you're right. There probably isn't anything helpful on there. I don't think there's any clues here. I don't think so either. This was her room. This is what her room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that's changed is the computer getting a lot fancier. Ah, she still does this the Coke board with string things. She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything, but they're more for decorative anyways. Stella's kitchen is messier than she left it yesterday. A couple of cabinets are hanging open, and a loaf of bread sits on the counter of someone was here after Stella and I left yesterday. We didn't leave the kitchen like this. Maybe she came home last night, had a snack, and didn't feel like putting things away. Let's move on. I didn't tell anyone where she's going. I thought I was overreacting this morning. I thought she would have just been sleeping in or something. I can't believe she's actually missing. Where to next? Supposed to get tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. Tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. My mom wanted to talk to you. She's probably going to give you some rocks or bundles of herbs for protection or something. We can humor her. We checked there. It's unlikely that she's probably anywhere else. The only one that would make sense is the church, but she didn't seem to care very much. Anika, there you are. You were supposed to stay in bed tonight, remember? And hello, Mike. Hope you're sufficiently recovering from last night's fiasco. Sorry, Mom. It's just that Stella's missing and Stella can take care of herself, and like you need bed rest and lots of fluid. You don't need to go running around town spreading that cold of yours. Go on, go to bed. I'll be up in a minute with more tea. I thought you had some kind of important thing to talk to Mike about. I'm really feeling okay. I want to hear what you wanted to say to him. I'll just be doing the tea reading. Haven't those always bored you to tears? Okay, you're right. I'm not feeling well. I should really lay down. Bye, Mike. Coming off here. It's as if Kanika's spiritual dimmed at whatever that was. It didn't feel like the same person who stormed out of the general store just yesterday morning. That person wouldn't just do as she was told easily. You couldn't help but notice the uncharacteristic firmness in her voice too. Well, maybe the relationship isn't so pleasant behind closed doors. Shall we? What did you do to? Do? It almost sounded like you're accusing me of something. The only thing I did was tell her she should rest. As any mother would. She listened as any child would. I guess. Please have a seat. I'll bring you a fresh cup. You take a seat at the small table at the edge of the room. It's dark here, only a sliver of sunlight able to filter through the heavy curtains, supplement by bright grow lights over the plant in the corner. This cup in front of you. It smells light and citrusy with the undertones of decaying earth. I'll be able to do a reading once you're done. Until then, how about we just chat? The other day you promised to tell me, what was it? Unsavory tales of my mom's youth. I'm gonna save this because I feel like I'm gonna get drugged for some reason. What's with all the mysteries and rituals? If you have something to tell me, just come out and say it. I'll need your tea leaves first. I have pieces of the puzzles, but the tea leaves should help give me the full picture. Drink the tea. It's good for you. I hate that. I hate that achievement name. It's delicately, the secret smell of fleeting quickly replenishes with the earthiness in its core, and you're taking a mouthful of dirt. Soothe and medical, and you find yourself feeling more comfortable. Your muscles relax for the first time in ages. There's something you don't like about this feeling. It's too soothing. You don't doubt that there's something magical at work in this blend. The other day you promised, what was it, unsavory tales of my mother's youth? I most certainly did. Thought I might have been exaggerated a bit for dramatic effect. I'm prone to do that. In a town this size, you get to know everybody, no matter what the age difference might be. Vivian was a little younger than me, which means I always had a certain older sister instincts about her. Family wasn't good to her. Perlan was a lot like your great-grandmother, Edwernia, which is to say, she was not a very kind woman. Similar to Tabitha, but with more social grace and considerable more hatred for her fellow man. But your mother wasn't shrinking violence either. She was just as stubborn as any other Scarlets of her family. Choose her as their punching bag made her into quite the rebel. I feel like I know a lot of the women of my family, but what about the men? Do they even exist? I suppose they just haven't been very noteworthy since Edwernia took over the mines. Her husband died a long time ago, and to be quite honest, I can't even recall his name. Might even be Stuart or something just as forgettable. From what Vivian said, her father was some teenage fling that ended once your grandmother found out she was pregnant. Fairly certain it was similar for Vivian, though she was much older, and I believe she was the one who ended it. What with skipping town and all. What happened to my mom when she found out she was pregnant? She came to me for advice. She was distraught. It was like she's been handed a death sentence. Maybe it was fear from what had happened to her own mother. Maybe it was something else. But she seemed convinced she was in danger. Tabitha had already been born by the course, but she was being born in wedlock, so I assumed your mother worries had something to do with religion. Though the Scarlets weren't particularly religious as far as I know. But the way Vivian was that night, she came to me. It stuck in my mind. I've always had me wondering what it was about her family that made her panic so much at the thought of having a baby. Why were Perlan and my mother raised by Edwernia? What happened to their mother? Their entry into this world was violent, I'm afraid. Their mother was young, too young to be pregnant, especially with twins. She didn't survive the labor. What do you know about my grandmother? I'm afraid there isn't much I can tell you. I think there was two in the generation. The eldest dies when the girls were still children. Never spoke about them, nor did your mother. How did you wind up? Finish the tea. Tea is gone before you know it. The small cup empties, save for what's left for rehydrated leaves coating the bottom. Unless you're mistaken, the tea has also helped with your condition, at least a little bit. You still feel aged and worn, but you're a little less tired and a little mentally sharper than you were a few minutes ago. Oh good, glad you found the tea palatable enough to drink. It should do you some good. It's one of my more medical blends. Now, on to business. Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. Of course it doesn't. Cross, kettle, hourglass. All of these mean death, misery, difficulty, and the hourglass ties all. Damn! It's fair to assume that this all has to do with whatever brought that ditchling. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. But we may, at the very least, be able to figure out what it is. And there's a central figure here, the cat, an enemy lurking in plain sight. I'd like to see. I'm sure it wouldn't make much sense to most people. Probably just look like confusing mess of old leaves, but you feel free to take a look. Take a club, stare down into it. Just leaves, there's no pattern. Nothing swimming together in the dredge of your tea to give you anything warning from it. I hope that settled your curiosity. Don't worry if you couldn't make sense of it. It takes years to learn these sort of things, even for someone with your power. She winks conspicuously. Yeah, thanks. Oh, that cat would be pissy. I'm ready for her. Those are the only two cats I know. Yeah, the cat isn't a literal cat. Like I said, it's a symbol of an enemy, lurking in plain sight. Probably a human enemy, but also certainly not a cat. You don't have to figure out the answer right away. It often takes time for the mind to connect the dots. Just be on guard and keep vigilant that someone close to you isn't to be trusted. We know from the ditchlings that something terrible is coming your way, and it's likely that it's connected to some hidden enemy. Judging by what you told me last night, those stones carved and sealed, whatever you want to call them, I think it's likely they have something to do with it. Until the cat reveals itself, it seems like your best course of action is to seek these carvings out, piece together what you can from your visions, and arm yourself with information. And if you sense any others in town, do you think you might be able to find another? You can find Stella later. Maybe you can even find her there. No. What's important now is finally seeing what's hidden in this clinic. I shouldn't seek out more of them. These stones need to be left undisturbed. Remain silent. I know it's probably not a comfortable proposition considering what happened around them the past couple nights, but anything that happens around those stones may be worth it if it means you're able to go ahead of your adversary and whatever threats in this town. I think that's all I can offer. I hope this conversation has been illuminating, even if it's just brought up more questions than give any clear answers. Thanks, I'll let you know if I find anything. I wish you luck. Hopefully you won't need it. Thank you again for naming an old lady and stopping by for a chat. Gets up from the table and you escort her back to the door. And remember, be careful who you put your trust in. According to your tea, the cat getting ready to pounce and merely being ready for it might not be enough. Closes the door of the tea room. The bells of its door strangely flat in the stale air of the nearby empty general store. Seeing weird rocks around town? Yeah. You. Oh, god damn it. I hate you, kid. I'm old now. Thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing. Didn't you always look like that? He's kind of worthless. Go to the clinic. I don't want to do that. I want to look for fucking... What the fuck? I don't want to do that. I want to look for Stella. Make your way to the familiar hill, past the rows of ragged houses that make up Scarlet Hollows residence area. Even at the bottom of the hill, you can clearly already feel the presence. It's like a magnet has been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits that compulsive frequency. Just go in through the clinic door. No one will see you. You're found at times that if you haven't wished to be seen, there's been nothing stopping you from remain hidden. Graveyards, abandoned buildings, old tunnels. You've been in all sorts of strange and unusual places without incidents. For some reason tonight, Dr. Kelly's clinic feels no different. You carefully make your way up the old wooden stairs at the clinic's porch, avoiding any suspicious creaking-looking steps. You push the door open slowly, just enough for you to slip in, but not enough to risk any sound from the door's ancient hinges. See the doctor at the desk in some room down the hall. She hasn't noticed you. You shut the door silently, watch her closely. You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. Temptation again. The nagging pulling of whatever it is that it wants to find you. You're here now, and it knows you're here, and you know exactly what it is. Another stone carving eager to show you its secrets. You've been caught by its gravity and overwhelming curiosity and guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar as if inviting you to enter. Turn on the lights. The lights click on. You're in the morgue. Mike? He squints, seemingly unsure whether you're the same person he met yet. What are you doing in the morgue? Vampire! Oh my god, you died and she Frankenstein you. Oh my god, you died and she Frankenstein you back to life. I didn't die, nobody got Frankenstein. Sometimes I just sleep down here, it's easier. He avoids your gaze, clearly embarrassed to admit it. His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance and your eyes wandering to the back wall of the morgue. You're gonna see what's back there. Follow the pull. It feels disappointingly solid under your palm. Hey, are you okay? You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulders for a moment. The thing on the other side of the blank white walls loosened to pull it. Kind of looked possessed for a second there. You good? Make him understand. Use your words. Don't let these favors consume you. Be present in the moment. You can't help but notice that one of the body string drawers is labeled Pearland Scarlet. Oh yeah, let's just fucking examine my dead aunt. Visions, and I can sense one on the other side of the wall. I need to see it. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs if you need it. Get the doc out of our hair? Get the doc out of her hair? Yeah, if I say I'm sick and need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing and do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. And most of the time, it's true anyways. Use what you got to get and get what you need. No shame in that. Exactly. Thanks for understanding. Don't mention it. If there's something I can do to actually be useful, I'm happy to help. Be right back. Door to Nima replaced with an uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down a wall. Your soft words filtering in through the open door at the top of the stairs. A harsh and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother. Hey, Mom. Coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake. Still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try to keep some juices down. Looks like we're all out, though. Really? I thought I'd just pick some up. Got an errand to run on main trip anyways. I'll pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale, too. That would be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy. It's no problem. Doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie down in bed until I get back. Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. It worked! The theatric raspy has left his voice excited raised in its palm. Come on. We don't have long until she's back. Step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the caving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, you desperate to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It's one of those emergency fire axes. It should be pretty obvious, whichever it is, though. I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first. You make your way to her now vacant office. See an exit here. Medical supplies, but something on the desk catches your eye. Some sort of record with your family's name on them. Fucking A. I'll do that. You should go with the file, tucking the document in the letter. Reese watches you with curiosity. Stealing medical documents? It's my family. If my family is going to keep secrets from me, I'd better learn what I can. Totally. Stealing anything you need to. You got a mystery to solve. I'm not going to stand in your way. Let's check the medical supply room next. I can't imagine a full of chemicals being a place someone might want to keep an axe. Better be careful. Stealing stuff in there, though, that might really get you in trouble. I won't steal shit in there. The medical supply room is probably a good bet. Fire axe seems like something that might be useful in a room full of chemicals. It's just down the hall. There it is. Looks like it needs a key, though. We'd better not break the glass. I'd rather explain why I had to steal the axe after we've had a chance to use it. There must be a key in here somewhere. Stops as if listening to something you can't hear. Shit, she's back already? As if on cue, you hear the front door of the clinic opening and close the curtain. Its antique hinges echoing down the hall. Footsteps start down the hall. It's heading this way. Hickler, you gotta hide. I'm not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. Hurley motions you inside. Slip past him, scrunching into a small space as best as you can. He attempts to slide in after you. Let him in. Closing the door just enough that you can both still monitor the entrance to the supply room. Dr. Kelly storms in plastic bags and she takes some out of the bag and places on the counter. Bags rushing as she makes her way down to the hallway. You better wait a second just in case. I'm into Stella, if that wasn't clear. Probably wait for the danger to pass. As you could hear breathing from the other side of the building, but the footsteps soon return. Doc Kelly makes her way back towards your hiding place, creaking floorboards, broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. His head swivels suddenly. That was the door to the house. We're in the clear. Let's go. Two of you spill out in the closet. Reese quickly and quietly starts pulling out drawers, scanning them for keys. Let Reese handle it. I could probably lockpick that, if I'm being honest here. You watch while he rifles through drawers content to let him figure it out. Soon there's a jingle of keys, and he turns to you victoriously. There we go. We got even color-coded. She made this easy. Reese pauses to look at the plan on the table. It was weird of her to drop that off, right? Why would you put some alien-looking fruit in the supply room? It's not a pharmacy. She's not a pharmacist. She's not supposed to make her own medicine. This room is for storing stuff she orders from actual pharmacists, and I doubt it's decorative. Damn it! I want to do this. Maybe there's some information on it somewhere in here. Yeah, maybe. Before you get the chance to look, Reese jerks his head towards the door. Shit. That was the door from the house. We gotta run. Grab the axe. You grab the axe and follow Reese's instructions, once again staring down the basement.